Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 299 of Weight Loss Wednesday. So if you've watched my show regularly, you know I really don't announce the episode number. It's on the thumbnail, but I don't ever say what it is. So why am I saying it today? Well, next week is the final episode of Weight Loss Wednesday. I've decided to stop the show at episode 300. You know, I started this show on Wednesday, November 6, 2016, almost 6 years ago, and it was amazing. There was about 600 people watching live. I used to do the show live. I think the first 100 episodes were live. It was a 1-hour Q&A format, and then my book, The Secrets to Ultimate Weight Loss, came out, and really, I feel like everything there is to know about weight loss and food addiction, either I've said or I've interviewed somebody that said. And while I do enjoy doing this show, I've just gotten so busy. I have a publisher now. I have a 3-book deal. I'm also writing a book with one of the plant-based doctors, and with all the courses that I'm teaching, I just don't have time to do this show and continue my daily YouTube show called Chef AJ Live, which airs at least once a day at 11 a.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. So I hope you will watch the final episode next week, Wednesday, October 12th at 3 p.m. Pacific. Nope. Not 3 p.m., sorry, 2 p.m. Pacific time, because we'll be giving away hundreds of dollars worth of prizes to thank you for watching, including a brand new Nutrimilk machine. So I'm going to end with one of my favorite recipes in the Ninja Creami, and it just is so delicious. It's just watermelon sorbet, and I suppose you could do this with cantaloupe or honeydew. It's just, I love watermelon, and it's a great way to repurpose watermelon when it kind of gets a little bit old in your fridge. You know, about 4 months ago, I moved to Northern California from the desert, which I moved to from Southern California 3.5 years ago. A lot of people think I'm still in LA, but I'm not. And I get together with a small group of friends once a month, and we have these potlucks. And Ben is the best watermelon picker of anybody, so he always brings watermelon. I'm so happy when he does. But you know, after a few days, it's, you know, it gets a little mushy and it gets a little watery. So what I like to do is make sorbet. So I just take my leftover watermelon and I put it in my pint that comes with the Ninja Creami, and I just use my little knife to cut it up, and I will use the juice that's in there. You just want to make sure not to fill it over the fill line. I know a lot of people get fancy and they'll put ginger and lime in there, and you know, if that's something you like to do, go ahead and do it. That's not me. I'm a one ingredient kind of person. I eat very simply. I love simple foods that aren't complicated. I'm just going to pour this juice in here. You have to just make sure in the Ninja Creami that there's no holes. So you can't just like put something in without filling up the spaces with some kind of a liquid. So I'm just gonna kind of cut it a little bit smaller. And I guess you could do this in the blender, but again, the reason I love the Ninja Creami is I don't have to dirty another machine. So, you know, I'm just cutting it up to make it a little bit more juicy. Oh, it'd be great if I'm using all the leftovers, isn't it? Another thing I love about the Ninja Creami is I don't have to finish the pint. You know, you might say you have great ice cream in your Yonanas or Vitamix or whatever, but guess what? You can't refreeze it. With the Ninja Creami, as long as you level the top, you can refreeze it and you can respin it. And that is another one of the greatest features about this. So you never want to go over the fill line. And that's how you do it. I love watermelon sorbet. It's so refreshing, and even if it isn't the sweetest watermelon, somehow when you freeze it, it gets sweet. So make sure it's level, make sure you freeze it level, and then you take the one that you already have in your freezer out of the freezer. Now you want to make sure that it's level when you spin it. So you might have to take a spoon, and that's not that you did anything wrong, it's just sometimes, you know, things move in the freezer, you didn't freeze it completely level. But it's not a big deal to make it level. And because there's nothing in it, there's no fat in here, it's just watermelon, I'm going to spin it on sorbet, and sometimes that does require a second shorter spin on what's known as the respin button. If you need help with your machine, the true expert on any machine, whether it's air fryer, Instant Pot, or certainly the wizard of the Ninja Creami is Kathy Hester. She's created a whole, it's not even a course, it's not a book, it's an experience that walks you step by step from the unboxing to troubleshooting your machine. So you just stick it in there, and then it's really easy to put the blade in. You just open this little lead lever, and it should move. Yep, it does. It's really easy to use. I'm not very good at figuring out machines. Turn it on, turn it towards you, and press sorbet. And this takes about 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, you know, somebody said this machine is so loud, and I don't find it to be any louder than any other machine like a Vitamix for sure. Okay, now somebody said you shouldn't have respun it, you should have showed what it looked like first. So I'll show you. It's actually, I don't even think I need to respin this one. Look at that. Yep. I don't know, I got in the habit of respinning. I don't know why. There we go. I'm not respinning this one. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh my God, you can't get the scoopability out of the other machines. I promise you. Yeah, you can't go to a lot of trouble to do that. Let's taste it. It's so refreshing. And like I said, even if the watermelon isn't a particularly sweet one, this just revitalizes this. I know I say this every week, but okay, I said this with the pineapple, but this really is my favorite. It really is. Pineapple is probably the easiest. Anyway, I hope you will try this recipe, and if you try it, you'll like it. And I do want to thank you so much, whether you've been watching Weight Loss Wednesday just for a few days or for all 6 years, all 300 episodes. I thought 300 was a good number to end on. You know, in bowling, 300 is a perfect game. 6 years is a pretty good run of any show. And it really was sincerely an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be able to come into your homes and to hopefully inspire you that you can have the health and the body you so richly deserve. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.